Hello. Let me set this down real fast. Well, actually, let me back this up just a little bit. Oh, darn it. You'd think I would have a formula for this figured out, but I don't. Ah, darn it. Hold on. There. This is a better view, I think. Ah, hold on. Right behind this floorboard right here. Yeah, see how long it takes me to adjust the camera. Right, that kind of works. How long did it take me to get centered now? Good morning and happy Sunday, everybody. Wow. That's the long and short of how I could describe just how great yesterday was. Just wow. I mean, I shouldn't say the entire day was great. I mean, things didn't really start picking up until, I would say after I was about to leave church yesterday. Because here's the thing, I don't normally talk about stuff I do in church or stuff I see in church. Or take photos in this case of whatever I do because I don't want to promote any Jesus imagery. Thank you, Man of Steel. But the closing hymn for service yesterday was America the Beautiful. Obviously for Memorial Day weekend. So that was off to a great start as it is. In fact, I think my only low right now is, I wouldn't say I procrastinated to get this video started because there was stuff I was trying to do around the cottage. Cleaning up a few things and whatever. But, yeah, there's something to be said about, the fact I'm starting this a little later than normal. Like, seriously, if I was in my apartment, if I was doing this from my actual apartment at home, it would have been like 2 hours ago, and right now I'd be at St. Mary Mother for church. That's literally what I'd be doing. Yeah, I could go to church up here if I was so inclined, but honestly, I went to church. I'm not going to be as, strict about that during the summer, considering that I've literally spent, 7.5 months away from here, so I'm trying to utilize every second I can to be up here. Look. Look at the sky right now. That's cool. So, I can't hear myself talk over the wind. Yeah, I was able to do some cleaning up, which is my actual kindness. I vacuumed a little bit, put some stuff away. For whatever reason, I couldn't get the leaf blower to work. I'll try again after I make this video. But yeah, man, after church yesterday, things just got better from there. Specifically, I went to the Switz to see Claudia Heuser. And I finally was able to do the call it out dance and show it to y'all on camera. So, I'll tell you what though, when I put it up on my Facebook, it was, well for me, it was blowing up, man. Holy cow. And, I think you can see the jet skis behind me. I can hear them behind me. Yeah, not much in the realm of listening to nature in this video, folks. There was plenty of that in yesterday's video. Now it's Sunday and people are more inclined to be up here because the weather is supposed to be better, and it does look better. I mean, the clouds are starting to part, as you can clearly see above me. What else? Anyway, so I got to see Claudia Heuser for the second time in 2025 last night at the Sweats, and it was awesome. Yeah, I got to talk to her for a little bit, got a photo with her, which was awesome, as well as her guitar player, Brian Hurley. They're wonderful. Seriously, Claudia Heuser and Brian Hurley are like the nicest people ever. And it's very clear that they love what they do. And it's so very fortunate that there's someone specifically from the upstate New York area that's like doing stuff like right now in terms of like what she's doing. I mean, that's not to say there hasn't been anyone famous from upstate New York or anything, but I mean, she has her own coffee whiskey called Drunken Bee, and her own coffee, which I do believe you can get at participating Tops supermarkets. But I mean, listen, it's Claudia Heuser. You know, I've talked about her how many times doing these videos over the years, and she's still awesome, as one would expect. One would almost argue I say it so much it loses on me. I don't think it's quite that. I don't think it's quite that much. What is a lot though is I didn't go to just one, but two country music concerts last night. Because as soon as Callin' Out was over, because that was the dance I wanted to show you guys, I immediately hightailed it over to a place I had never been to before, called Mud Bison Creek Ranch. I heard a lot of great things about this place. First time ever going there. I will say though, obviously I do want to go back to Mud Bison Creek Ranch again because it really is a beautiful place. But I don't want to take the road from here to get to where Mud Bison Creek Ranch is, because holy cow, the roads were kind of treacherous. Not treacherous, but like, you know, a lot of gravel roads with some potholes. Like, full stop, and you guys probably know this, but back in January, literally on January 31st, and quite literally after the last time I saw Claudia Heuser, I got in a car accident on this kind of a road. Not the road I was driving on specifically, but a similar road, like gravel, pot roads, like windy, sort of. I wouldn't say I was getting PTSD from it, but I was getting some real, like, I was getting the willies, you know? But I got through it, to and from. I made her safely, no accidents, no hitting any animals on the way back, nothing. Made it here safe and sound, which is great. And when I got to Mud Bison Creek Ranch, I went to see Kountry Khaos. And full stop, on my 2025 bucket list, I have go see Kountry Khaos, and I have. And for the most, actually right now, this technically will be time. The first time I saw them in January, that was all 5 members, all 5 pieces of the band. So, saw Kountry Khaos proper. The previous 2 times I've seen them, it wasn't all 5 members of the band. It was usually 2, maybe 3 people. But honestly, I'm still going to count it because it's still the same people. It's still, you know, they're still making good music. So I'm going to count it as, you know, I accomplished what I set out to do. So this is my first time seeing all 5 pieces of Kountry Khaos together since January. And man, let me tell you what, you know you're at a good show when they ask for an encore. And, yeah, man, I was, full stop, I was planning on leaving right at 10 because, remember, I'm driving on those, like, not very great roads. And, again, when I got in that car accident, it was pitch black. Granted, this was back in January, so it's already pitch black by 6:30. So this is like 10 o'clock at night. So justifiably pitch black outside. But still, you know, I was getting kind of worried. But, you know what, it was worth it. Seeing Kountry Khaos is a lot of fun. If you're ever in, you know, 607 and you look them up, if they're playing, give them a watch. It's really fun. They get everybody up and dancing and everything. I mean, what more do you want? And, you know, it's funny, because there's this one couple I know that got married yesterday. Congratulations. And the bride especially is really big in the country. So I made sure I partied extra hard for the couple, you know, because that's what you do. Hey, the sun's out. Oh, dude, the sun feels amazing right now. Oh my God. Whoo! Like, it actually feels warm. Oh my God, that's so cool. Like, stay there for maybe 5 more minutes, and then I'll go back inside. Holy cow. Yeah, man, it was, actually, after Mud Bison Creek Ranch, I'm like, you know what, there's gonna be so I literally went from the Swits to Mud Bison Creek Ranch to the Swits again. I didn't stay that long, though. Honestly, I was feeling really tired. You know, 2 country music concerts in one day, dancing a lot, had a lot of good food. Speaking of which, the wings at Mud Bison Creek Ranch are really good. Holy cow. I would say they're probably like, if you've had Harry's wings, that's kind of like the level they're at. Harry's is my number 4, so, on my top 5, so, yeah, good wings. Yeah, man, it was, I mean, don't get me wrong, as great as everything was, the highlight of my day was finally being able to do the Call It Out dance, which is a song Claudia Hoyser does, that there actually is line dance choreography for it. And, I mean, here's like, for the most part, I got it down, and it's always near the very end I kind of lose my train of thought and kind of, like, mess up a little bit. And, unfortunately, like, the space I was standing in terms of, like, where I was dancing, like, that's honestly why a great place for Claudia Hoyser to perform would be at Illegal Tap House, because you could totally utilize that for doing Call It Out, and it'd be perfect. Or even better on the patio. That'd be really cool. And on top of all that, yesterday was kind of raining as she was doing the song. But you know what? I didn't care. It was I mean, full stop. She was performing till like 7:30. I left at like maybe 7:15. So I don't know if she stopped playing after I left because it started to rain. But I mean, considering I did show up a little bit late because remember the concert starts at 5 when Claudia Hoyser started performing, and church got out. I literally got in my car at like 4:58, I think. Maybe a smidge sooner than that. And it was like 20 after 5 when I got to the Swits, including, you know, finding a good parking spot, because let's be honest, when Claudia Hoyser is performing at the Swits, it is standing room only, even on a day like yesterday. I'm actually kind of surprised I found the parking spot that I did. But, you know, I'd say I saw her for an hour and 25 minutes, roughly. That's long enough. Especially when I knew I was going to go see Kountry, Khaos and Mud Bison Creek Ranch anyway. So, yeah. And what's even better, I'm going to see Claudia Heuser next Saturday, too, at Fox Run. That's going to be awesome, man. On top of that, it's going to be in the afternoon, too, so I literally could simply go to Mud Bison Creek Ranch, Fox Run Vineyards. It's Fox Run Vineyards. That's what's going to be at next week. I could literally go to Fox Run Vineyards, because they're doing their 10th anniversary party next Saturday from noon to 4. Claudia Heuser is going to be performing from 12 to 2. Theoretically, I really could stay up there for the duration of the event, and then go to church probably in Penn Yan, which is funny because obviously I was going to go to Fox Run next week, right? And it has a Penn Yan address, but Fox Run Vineyards is clearly overlooking Seneca Lake, which leads you to believe that Penn Yan is a much wider area than even I thought. I don't know, but you know what? I'll worry about that next week. Let's focus on the here and now. And here and now, I'm here to tell you, I had such a wonderful day yesterday. 2 country music concerts in one day. Checked off 2 items off my... Well, technically I added 2 check marks to 2 items on my bucket list. But the point is, items on my bucket list fulfilled. Again, even though they're already fulfilled, just had another check mark to them. I really don't have much to complain about. Other than, I do kind of wish it was warmer, but you know what? We'll get there eventually. And of course, I can't end the QKA video without doing this. Gosh, I love it up here. I hope you like this video. If you like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very humble in this video for all of you guys watching. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Oh, I forgot to say happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, folks. And remember, if you guys want to talk, Sam will always be here to lend and always have your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.